is the first time that we have come to a global fair, which is Intex in Sri Lanka. So we have started our operation in last April 2023 as a commercial production, and it's been a 1 year and 4 months journey that we are doing, and we are supplying fabrics to one of the few of the leading exporters in Sri Lanka. And we have some nomination business also, where we have associated with some brands which are having offices in Sri Lanka. So it's a quite a interesting journey. So why Birla has come into this venture? So our focus is to produce MMCF based product, which is man-made cellulosic fibers, which includes viscose, modal and lyocell. So we do a blending of these fibers, and we have our own fiber supply chain. Then we have our own spinning, our own knitting, processing and finished fabrics. So complete supply chain under one roof. So we supply all the fabrics, and all the supply chain is based out of India. And we do, since this region, Sri Lanka, why Sri Lanka? Because this region is famous for all intimate apparel, which normally largely use these kind of fabrics, which is suitable for innerwear segments, intimate apparel. That's why we are here, and it's quite exciting, and a lot of new customers we are getting in. A lot of traction is there. People are asking for Aditya Birla's fabric also in this, because Aditya Birla normally people knows for fiber and other businesses of Aditya Birla. So we are getting a good attention from all the customers. So basically this idea came from our chairman, Mr. Kumar Mangalam Birla. So this idea incepted in 2021, when we thought of, because India as a country, you can note down, there is a 85% of woven fabric which India produces, 83% I can say, and rest 17% is only knits. However, in China it is 65%, 55% knits and 45% woven. So in Indian industry, knits is a very less, the share of knits business is very less. So the idea behind putting up this facility to educate Indian industry how to handle these kind of delicate fabrics and these fibers, because these fibers are getting attraction in terms of consumption. So the growth rate for this MMCF fibers right now globally is 7 to 8%. For cotton it is 2%, and for other fibers also getting 3 to 4%. So this is the most demanding fiber right now across globe. People are feeling a comfort in this fiber. That's the reason they are opting for this these fabrics, because the handle is very soft and these are very comfortable in terms of wearing. So the reason for putting up this plant is to promote these fabrics to develop a supply chain in India. And we call this our business as a COEK, which is Center of Excellence in Knits, where we are educating our other partners in India to come and visit our plant. You can see the knitting facility, processing facility, and you can learn from us, and so that you can also start producing those fabrics in their own vicinities. So we are promoting the fabric as well as we are promoting the industry. So the concept is like that only. So basically we at Birla Advanced Knits is mentioned as the name says, we are supplying finished fabric to the market, where we are producing all this modal with elastin fabrics, viscose with elastin, and their blends with cotton, polyester and nylons. Then lyocell also we are using. So all supply chain is from our own fiber, and we are supplying a complete finished fabric from our supply chain. So from fiber to finished fabric, it's coming under one roof, under one name, Aditya Birla. So we are just right now providing fabrics only to the market. So this Aditya Birla Advanced Knits, we are supplying only finished fabrics. So we have our own, our other division, which is Birla Cellulose, which supplies fiber to the market. So basically we are already exporting to Sri Lanka. Then we are doing a business in Bangladesh and some business in Vietnam. So we are already in a process of exploring Cambodia and Turkey and the other South America market. So we are already in a process, because we have just started our journey. So we are going little slow and steady to understand the market demand, and accordingly we are giving a solution to the market. Basically we are owning our own spinning. We have our own spinning where we are producing all ring and Syro quality. Syro is a better yarn quality, where we can control all pilling, and hand feel can be improved. Then we have our own knitting, where we have world class knitting machines from Iron Sea. Then we have our own processing. So own finishing, and all our prints also we can do in-house. So the supply chain, that the complete machinery, that selection that we have done based on producing all these type of fabrics. So the selection of the machine, from starting from knitting to processing, everything is decided based on the product quality. So there is a clear understanding while we have selected the process that we need to produce this MMCF based products. So everything is planned based on that only. As we all know, now people are going towards comfort to wear knit, and people wants to wear a smart clothing. So smart clothing, now people are feeling little uncomfortable while wearing a woven, particularly woven shirts and crease shirts. So now trend has changed in last 3-4 years. So people are more towards smart casual wear. In office, you can see in European office also now people are start wearing a smart casual. Even in the board meetings, also people are using knit blazer, knit trouser. So I'm also wearing a knit trouser. It's a circular knit trouser. So people are now moving towards that direction only. That's the reason the knit industries, there is a huge demand in the knit industry, which is going to grow, because comfort and smart clothing you can get in knit. And why MMCF? What is the growth plan? So globally, as I told you, cotton is growing with a 2% of growth rate, and this MMCF fiber, viscose fiber, there is a growth of 7 to 8% every year. So which is attracting the industry to put. So that's the reason we have put up this plant to educate the industry about these fibers, and to increase the users about to give the know-how about this fabrics manufacturing in India. That's the reason we come up with the solution to the industry. So basically, Birla is heavily invested in sustainability. We believe in circular economy. So the fibers which we are using is completely sustainable in terms of traceability. So we have a full traceability in our fiber. We are putting a tracer in our fiber which can be traced in our labs, accredited labs. Then the fabric which we are producing in our plant, so the plant which this Birla Advanced Knits plant, the sustainability is like that. The bricks of the plant which we have used is made out of ash which is coming out of boiler. So everything is completely fully sustainable in that term, circular. Then the plant is fully zero liquid discharge with a full ATP. Then we are using our heating chambers are from gas. We are not burning any oil, and the boiler which we are using is biomass. So the fuel which we are burning in our boiler is a biomass. We are not using any coal. So in that terms, we are fully sustainable, and the sustainability is a key right now in the coming days, and we want to save our Mother Earth. So we are hardly using 2 to 3% of only fresh water from municipal. We are not using any earth water right now. So we are fully sustainable in that terms. Energy we are saving in terms of using gas, or not using any oil and not burning any coal. So in that terms, Aditya Birla is having a big focus on sustainability. So basically, we believe in growth, and that's the reason we put up this plant. So we are completely aligned with our government requirement, and there is a huge demand, and there is a huge focus from government side in textile business. That's the reason they come up with a lot of schemes, though a lot of policies change in textiles. So our team is in continuous touch with Government of India while using all this, how to promote Indian textile in the global platform. That's the reason we put up this plant, and definitely we are in a process of expanding in future. We definitely see there is a growth in this business, and we definitely want to increase our global footprints in this business.